and welcome back to my channel. This is my first video on this channel this year. I'm starting over, so please like this video, share, subscribe, and I will be posting a video once a week, that I promise. Sometimes it'll be more dependent on how my week is, but I want to stick to at least once a week. And then also I do have a makeup page now. You can check it out. It's Love Glambition, makeup by Love Glam. If you want to learn how to do this look, it's a very quick, easy, plum smoky eye. Stick around and I'm going to show you how to do it. So basically we're starting off with a base, and I'm using the MAKEUPFOREVER Flash palette, the black in the palette. So I'm just placing that all over my lids, and this is going to act as a base for later on when we put on the pigment. And this is a NARS eyeshadow. It's called SOPHIA, and it's like a burgundy-esque crease color. So I'm just going to place that into the crease, and I'm going to blend it out, blend the base color and the SOPHIA together. So we're going to blend. As you can see, we're blending, and you want to use like a fluffy crease brush so it's easier to blend. Because if you use like a more dense one, it's not going to blend as much. Alright, so that's what we're doing. As you can see, the blending is done, and I'm going in with this Cacos Scents palette, and I'm going in with a very dark eggplant color. It's almost black, but it's not. As you can see, it's a very dark purpley eggplant color, and I'm placing that right into the crease and just darkening the crease some more. And we're blending. Blending is very important, so make sure you blend properly. And as you can see, I'm taking it all the way in and just blending it onto the crease. So next I'm using ILLAMASQUA's Pigment, and I'm putting this pigment right on top of the black. So I'm going to place it right on top. The name kind of peeled off, so I'd have to put the name at the bottom, in the bottom description bar. But it's just one of their pigments. I believe that's their only pinky, plummy pigment. So I'm just placing that onto my crease like so. And because we have the base, you're not gonna have a lot of fallouts. So I'm just gonna do that. Some more. Place it all over. You can put as much as you want or as little as you want. It's all dependent on you. And we're going to put that on the inner tear duct as well. And there you go. And we're going to just place some more, clearly. But after this, we're going to go ahead and blend. Using the Real Technique blending brush. And basically what I'm doing is I'm blending the edges, so that way it kind of looks a little bit diffused as opposed to like very sharp, because I don't want it to be a sharp cut crease. I just want the pigment to be right in the center. So just blend out into the color. As you can see, the purpley and the SOPHIA mixing together. And that's it. We're going to line our eyes. The look is very easy to recreate. And I'm using Maybelline gel liner in Blackest Black and a Real Technique liner brush. So we're going to do that. And I'm doing a little bit of a winged, because you can opt out to not do winged with this look, because it will give it like a more rounder finish. So just up to you what you want. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the winged and put some at the bottom. There you go. And then in the inner part, it's always tricky. I always tear up a little whenever I do this. And there you go. And I'm just going to go in with Coconut Grove by NARS. And I'm just going to feather that in at the bottom lash, just to kind of smoke out the liner that I just put on my waterline. so it doesn't look super harsh. So we're gonna do that with a pencil brush, and this is a Quo, it's a Canadian brand. So just basically blend it in, and I'm taking it all the way in and just blending. I'm going back with Sophia, and I'm putting Sophia right over top, and basically what that does is just kind of diffuses the darkness and it doesn't seem as dark, although I'm probably gonna go back with black after and darken it some more. So I'm putting the pigment on the inner tear duct. It was a little bit bright when I did it, so I kind of went back with the black, as you can see, or you will see in a little while. So there you go. I went back with the black just because I felt like the pigment in the inside was too bright. We're gonna do our lashes, as you can see. And these are just like a drugstore lashes. I believe they're ARDELL 102s, I'm not sure. I have to double check. And just put some more, and I'm using my NYX mascara. Put some mascara, and then the glue is gonna dry completely dry and clear. I'm gonna put at the bottom lash all the way. I have no bottom lash, so and then we're gonna go in with the e.l.f. Turks and Cacos, and just basically it's the bronzer highlighting compact from them, the palette. So I'm just using this just to kind of warm up my face. I don't want a heavy contour, but at the same time I want something to kind of sculpt my face. And I already did the foundation and concealer before I started the look. I'm just gonna take it on my forehead all the way, and then so now I'm going in with the NYX Baked Blush Illuminator Bronzer in Pink Fetish. I'm just dusting that with the same brush that I put the bronzer on. Just dusting that on the cheeks and apples on my cheeks, yeah. And I'm actually going in with an eyeshadow to highlight. Again, this is a NARS eyeshadow, and I believe it's called Mississippi Mermaid. So I'm just gonna put in that right on the highest points of my cheekbones just to kind of get that glow. And I'm just blending that out. And I'm gonna put on to the center of my nose and on the tip as well. I usually put it on my forehead, but as of late I've been opting out for that just because I feel like my forehead is already naturally highlighted. I'm gonna put on my Cupid's bow and then a little bit on my chin. And there you go. Then next we're gonna do the lips. So I'm using CORK lip liner by MAC, and I'm gonna be using pink POUT lipstick. I did not show it in the video because it broke, so I used the lip brush just to kind of apply just a little bit, not too much. And I'm kind of lining my lips, and as you can see, I'm trying to like get it as equal as possible because my lips are not the same shape all around. They're kind of like crooked. And I'm putting the lipstick with the lip brush because it's broken, like I said. And my lips are so dry. But there you go. We're all done, and that's the look. Very easy to do. Literally takes like 2.5 seconds. And I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you so much for watching, and have a good one. See you in my next video. Bye now.